Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting day of mathematics. Whoop, whoop. Warm up 85 should come up on your screen. Let's get started, please. That shouldn't take you long. You do need a calculator, so send a gopher to do that. Give you guys some time. Copy in. All right. So, get this show on the road. Max, mean. Who? Brandon's not here. Oh, yeah, he is. Brandon, what'd you get for the mean? 20. Hands if you got 20. Looks about right. And just check. You just add them all and divide by 5, right? Okay. Next, bless you, standard deviation. Tell your neighbor what you got for standard deviation. You either went the long way or you got the shortcut formula. Pass someone, Brandon? Mel, what'd you get? What is it? 6.3? Is that correct? 6.3. Hands if you got something like that. All right. So that means one standard deviation up, we should be at 26.3. One standard deviation down, we should be at 13.7. So the norm is anywhere from 13.7 to 26.3. Now we need a z-score for number 10. Number 10. All right. So now that you have standard deviation, you have the mean, and you have the number, substitute that into your formula, find the z. All right. Mel, pass someone. Santi, what'd you get? Negative 1.58. Let's double check. The formula is x minus mean over standard deviation. So that is 10 minus 20 of the mean divided by 6.3. So we end up with negative 10 over 6.3. Yeah, it looks about right. So therefore, negative 1 is right here. 5.8 or 0.58 is about right here. And this is our z. So that means our second standard deviation should be somewhere over here. Minus 2 standard deviation. So what does that tell you for number 10? Tell your neighbor, what does that tell you for number 10? Just by looking at your graph. Santi, pass someone. David. Say that again? Oh, pass it to Brandon. Brandon Doherty, what do you see? Okay, okay. Okay. Wow. Well, what do you see? What is this green stuff here, guys? The norm. So what does that tell you for that number? That it's outside the norm. Ah. All right, let's go to factorials. 2 factorial over 6 factorial. And since I went last, I get to pick, right? How about Amelia? What'd you get, Amelia? 1 over 360. Hands if you got that. That is correct. So how does it work? 1 times 2, which is this one, or 2 times 1. Let me write it 2 times 1. That's a factorial for the numerator. 2 times 1. This one is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. These are 1s, so I end up with just a 1 on the numerator. So what is 6 times 5? That's 30. Times 3, that's 90. Times 4, that's 360. Oh, yeah. I got this. All right, we good? Yeah? All right. send in your warm-up and copy the agenda. Warm-up number 85. We're done with that. Conditional probability. Tonight, hopefully, you're going to update your formula index cards that you have with some of those new formulas or rules that we wrote down on our formula index corner of our notebook. Yeah? Yes, Mr. Q. All right, good. Yeah, because tomorrow's Friday. And I asked you guys to study last night for addition, multiplication, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah? Okay. Just saying. All right, last night's home play is that one. Show your neighbor what you got for A, B, and C. Let's see what they did. All right. Once again, that was last night's home plate. Now, some of you got some fractions. Some of you got decimals. I just wrote the answers as decimals. Here are the answers to that. So if you have fractions, divide them. See if you got something like that. Now, that home play is free from me to you. Aww. Yeah? Being that it's almost 14. Let's go. All right? So with that said, copy this code, please. EGJK2. EGJK2 is going to be this presentation that we're going to do right now. It's a guide for tomorrow. All right? Just FYI. That's going to give you access to this presentation so you can use it as a guide for tomorrow. Woo-wee. All right? So with that said, get a Cornell note ready, please. Our objective for today, I can identify and compute the basic probability. I can identify and compute the basic probability. Identify and compute the basic probability. And this is being recorded. Is that good? Yes, Mr. Q, thank you for the lessons that you upload on YouTube on a daily. Oh, yeah, got you. The other day, can you believe the other day a senior was like, Mr. Q, where can I go to find the home plate? No, really. I was about to send Angeli to wrestle them down or something. All right, here we go. By now, you should know the definition of probability and the three different probabilities that we covered, yes? All right, so with that said, fill in the screen, please. Go. I'll give you some time. All right, correct answer on your screen from one of your colleagues. Probability is the chance of something happened. All right, I'll take that. Probability is classical, empirical, and subjective. Not bad, yes? So from there, we talked about events that are mutually exclusive and not mutually exclusive. What does that mean? Type it in there, please. What does that mean? 10, 9, 3, 1. Mutually exclusive, they cannot happen at the same time. Not mutually exclusive, they can happen at the same time. So after I introduced events, we came up with two rules, right? Rules of what? Of addition. All right. So write them in there, please. Type them on the screen. 1 minute. Go. Now, in case you forgot, at the top of the slide, it says addition rules. 10, 9, 8, 1, time. There it is. Both of the additions should say or. The first one is A plus B. The second one is A plus B minus A and B. All right. So from there we went to more events called independent and dependent. So type it in there. What are independent and dependent events? Go. Then I'm going to have Max share with. All right. 10, 0. Max, independent events are? Anybody hear that? Pretty good. There it is. Events that occur without affecting the probability of others. And of course, the other one is an event that can occur affecting the other. All right. So, of course, we came up with 2 rules for that one. Yeah. Type it in there, please. 2 rules. And hint at the top of the slide that says what? Multiplication rules. Okay. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There they are. The first one is P of A and B equals to P of A times P of B. P of A and B for the second one that are dependent means P of A and B equals P of A times P of B depending on A. All right, and of course we go to our conditional probability. You should know that one by heart. 30 seconds. Fill that in. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. There it is. We good? Yeah? You're like, yeah, Mr. Q, I've been doing this home play since last night. All right, pretty good. All right. So, with that said, get your notebook in front of you. Write number 1. Yes, just a number. 1Q. So it reads, the corporate research development centers for 3 local companies have the following number of employees. Don't copy any of that. So, just answer the question. If a research employee selected at random, find the probability that the employee is employed by U.S. Steel or Alcoa. So, this is what I want you to do. Look at the bottom, circle the formula that you're going to use, write it on your notes, and find me the probability. Go. We have 5 formulas right there. I'll give you guys some time. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Correct answer from one of your colleagues on the screen. Check your work. That is correct, but they could have reduced a little bit more. Yeah, and what formula did they use? The first one. Why? Because it says or. My goodness. Well, good thing you guys studied. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 2, super Q. Write 2 super Q on your paper. And it reads, in the hospital unit, there are 8 nurses and 5 physicians. 7 nurses and 3 physicians are female. If a staff person is selected, find the probability that the subject is a nurse or a female. So, on your paper, before that, circle the formula that you're going to use, and on your paper, start with the formula and answer the question. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here goes from one of your colleagues. Double check your work. That is correct. Can you guys see it on your screen? Yes? Okay. In case you don't see it. Here it is. A little bit better, yeah? So, yeah. What formula did we use? We used the second formula from the top, yeah? Over here on the left bottom, this one. Or. All right. Shall we? Number 3. Write it on your paper, example 3Q. It says a coin is flipped and a die is rolled. Find the probability of getting a head or a 4 on the die. So, write your formula on your paper and find me that probability. Go. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, not bad, not bad. So, correct answer on your screen from one of your colleagues. Take your work. Yeah, pretty good. All right. There's a few. I'm getting the 100. Simple as that. All right, good. Go to the next one. Number 4Q. Write 4Q on your paper. And this one is on, it says, 3 cards are drawn from ordinary deck and not replaced. Find the probability of these events. Getting 3 aces. So, let me send you the screen. Circle the formula, write it on your paper, and start from there. Go. 3.5. Pi. 2. 1. All right, here's one from one of your colleagues. This is correct. Double check your work. I wanna rock with you all night. All right, let's go to the next one, number 5. Write it on your paper, please. And it reads, In-N-Out has the following food ready to serve in their food trucks. And there's the list and the table of all the combos. Tell your neighbor what's the only thing missing on those tables. All right, then it says, what is the probability of ordering a hamburger given someone likes soda? All right, to your neighbor, give them the key word and tell them which formula you're going to use. Go. All right, so make sure when you get to these, you select your formula, write it out completely. Make sure you use the key words that are embedded in the word problems and so on and so forth. Yes? All right. Not bad, not bad. So before I go to the next slide, those of you that are following on YouTube, you can use the code that I mentioned earlier, so you can go back to each of these problems and use them as a study tool tonight. Of course, my students studied their rules last night, so that was no problem at all. Very good. All right, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.